Um, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd like to continue, please. I'd like to get into this review. Yeah, so that was a Sleepnet reference. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you're probably very confused. But yeah, today we are reviewing the brand new Sleepnet EP. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, who the fuck is Sleepnet and why is he reviewing this? Sleepnet is 1/3 of Noisia. It's Nick Roos, who was one of the main producers behind Noisia. Noisia split last year, obviously, and this was Nick's offshoot project, so everybody's been waiting to see what are the Noisia members going to do now that they've split up. And there's been this secret, anonymous, new drum and bass producer called Sleepnet, who's risen out of the workings, and I don't know if that's the right way to say that, risen out of the woodwork, and recently it was revealed to us all that it is Nick Roos from Noisia that is behind Sleepnet, and this is Sleepnet's debut EP, the First Light EP. So we're about to get into it with a special guest, which the title's probably spoiled it for you already, but let's get into the review.
Hello, please excuse the connection.
Alright guys, we are back with the Sleepnet First Light EP. I haven't heard any Sleepnet since Noisia split up, so I've been kind of out of the loop with this stuff, so props to my homie Basic for putting me on to the new Sleepnet music. Before we get started with this live review, I'd like to introduce my special guest, my co-reviewer for this review. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce you to PHONON.
That's me. It's me.
This is PHONON.
I'm on the live review, on the Cubic group review, because I was tired of seeing bad opinions from other people.
We will have the best opinions on this review, according to PHONON. So, if you haven't heard PHONON before, you don't know who this dude is, definitely check out his info. I put it in the description. He makes really cool beat boops. If you've ever heard of Polyrhythm, this is your guy.
I made
He's
this.
the Jacob Collier of Future Rhythm. Yeah, have you heard any Sleepnet before this EP?
I have not. My friend's been telling me to listen to it. And I was like, I gotta wait till live review with Cubic. So I have not heard of any Sleepnet. I looked at the track list on Spotify a second ago. I saw IMANU is on it, and I'm very excited for that song. And just real quick, I would like to mention I am on not my main headphones. These fucking huge ass headphones are.
Oh, those are way bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Wait, what headphones are you on right now? Because they look kind of similar.
I'm on Sennheiser HD 600s.
Yo, I'm on HD 50Xs.
But yes, I'm ready for the review.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard Sleepnet at all either. Basically, for those of you who don't know, Sleepnet is Nick Roos from Noisia. So if you're familiar with Noisia, I'm assuming this will be somewhat familiar sounding. I don't know how influential Nick Roos was in the overall sound of Noisia, but
Extremely.
from what I've heard, this shit's insane. I'm assuming it's going to be like mainly like Noisia. I'm assuming it's just going to sound like more Noisia.
Yeah, it probably is, because like Nick is pretty. He did a lot of shit for Noisia. Like he's pretty like in the core.
Well, let's fucking go then. All right, we're going to just jump right into Love No More by Sleepnet. And yeah, it doesn't seem to be like an intro track. It's got an actual drop and stuff. So let's fucking get it. Ooh. It sounds like someone's like breathing and it's like vocoded.
I'm so excited for this. Oh my god.
Oh. I hope it's just some weird shit.
I'm not. I can't handle this.
Ooh. I love the slow tension building in just like one little loop. Everything's open. What? I'm fucking speechless. This is fire. Dude! This arrangement is flawless. It just keeps building on itself. What the fuck? Oh, I love how he left the sub in there for a second. And then it just ends with the same loop.
That floored me. That shit floored. I haven't been that floored, but that took me and it flattened me into a pancake. I don't know.
I fucking love it,
bro. Okay, so the build was like, it made me feel out. It's just the excitement of like hearing something like new from Nick or for Noisia in that build was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like it
makes you feel like a kid again.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. It's like
I don't know.
It's pure, just like pure and extreme, like joy and excitement just from like hearing new Noisia sounds in your ears that you have no. Oh.
I imagine it's like the feeling that people got when like Prodigy was in its prime, and you just hear new Prodigy, and it's like the rave stabs and shit, and you're just like, oh, it's them.
Oh my god,
that was sick.
Holy, that's like some new age crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's Noisia, obviously, so it's like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to criticize anything on this. But
if you
like,
criticize anything, I'm stabbing you. Just by the way.
Like, this was just so flawlessly songwritten. Like, there was so much focus on every individual element. Like, as it built, like, it starts off with, like, the piano, and then they just have some atmosphere and textures. But then, like, in the drop, it's like every call and response, it's like focused on like the bass, and then the drums, and then the bass, and then it shifts to a part where it's just like more focused on the vocals. Like the whole song builds on itself so like intentionally. It's really cool.
The drum design is absolutely mental. Like and then the part where that gigantic Reese comes in, it's like still it's like Noisia Reese, but even newer and more like like I haven't heard anything like
just
that.
Clean.
Oh my god.
It's not what I was expecting, but like with Noisia, you never really know what to expect. You just know it's gonna be crazy, and the drums are just gonna be like the most clean perfection in the world.
We should stop. This is Sleepnet.
Yes.
This is Sleepnet.
No. Good point. Sleepnet. To be fair though, they released it under the Noisia Spotify, so.
That okay.
Makes it a little confusing,
Sleepnet.
but yeah,
and Noisia.
It's Sleepnet, it's Nick, so
and Nick is like the core of Noisia. It's gonna sound like Noisia, but like, oh my.
I don't know, maybe because it seems like, at least with the branding of Sleepnet, he's really trying to make Sleepnet its own kind of personality.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I mean, the names kind of have that vibe already. Next we got Angel Blade. We'll see if it feels different from Noisia or just like really cool Noisia shit.
This is so exciting. I'm so excited.
Dude, this is fucking huge. Oh. I like the subtle percussion in the background. It sounds like weird pitch bended.
The subtle your mom. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
How does it already feel so epic? And it's just a fucking pad with reverb. Or in like a chorus vocals.
Oh, little pitch dip right there. Oh. All right, and then there again. Oh. Oh my God. The Re's coming in. The Re's coming in. The Re's coming in.
So fucking masterful at building tension in both of these with like so little effort. And then the dissonance there.
Holy shit.
Shit. Fucking hype. I hope he keeps this melody in the drop.
I don't give a shit what it drops into. I don't give a shit.
Oh shit. The fake out.
This isn't...
I can't tell. But either way I like it. It's not like the status quo.
This is a huge debate.
Oh. I love the variation with the snare too. It's like industrial.
Oh, the rise.
Oh, is this gonna be the drop? I've heard this somewhere. Now that I think about it. These snares carry this whole thing. I like how everything follows the same like melody, but it's just always different elements, and so it still feels like new and interesting.
This is the best shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, this is very quality. This is like Outer Edges level shit. Sorry to keep comparing it to Noisia.
Oh. Sub. Yep. Holy
God.
shit.
I love how orchestral everything feels in like its own cool ass futuristic way.
I have like a big MIDI keyboard down here, and I like just played a chord on it, and I didn't realize it was connected to something in Ableton because I have Ableton open, and it would just play this super loud saws, and it scared me. But yeah, that like the build into like the first like drop section thing, which is like really weird and different and new, and totally like not what either of us were expecting at all. Which
Yeah,
like
definitely.
I think it was only definitely served there to be like the first main section and not just a build, but it also functioned as a build into the later sections, and made those other ones like have more of a payoff. You know.
Yeah, it did. I feel like the way it just throws you into it, I was kind of not expecting that like rhythm. I was expecting something that felt faster. It definitely throws you off. Like even the drop that comes after that kind of weird like area that feels more like a bridge or something, even when the drop hits, it's just very sudden. Like there's no cues happening before, like, oh, there's a drop about to come, it's gonna be huge. It just kind of throws you right into it, which is obviously intentional because he kind of did it that way for all three.
I get the way it's arranged, like this big intro into like the first section, and that kind of builds off and like, and then like kind of like cuts off, and then the next part, and like that's how it's kind of structured. And I love that.
Yeah, this was a really cool tune. Again, I really liked how he just kept the melody. Like it was playing the same like dun, dun. Like I don't remember the melody off the top of my head, but it was just like every huge section of the song was just like the same overall melody, just new layers and new sounds, and it just really kept it interesting. Both of these songs, like he really knows how to just keep things always changing and progressing and evolving forward, and that's really really dope.
So juice.
So juice. We got Void Song by Former featuring Sleepnet.
Former.
Which I fucking love Former. I totally forgot Former was on here.
Me too.
Former's insane. I think it's really cool that for the first official Sleepnet EP, he chose to collab with Former and IMANU, two up-and-comers. Well, Former's, they're both OGs, but I feel like they're still like more underground than they deserve to be, you know?
Yeah.
So, really cool that he's collabing with these people.
I love it. I love
Oh,
it.
it's that weird vocal shit.
Former loves that shit.
Why? It feels so satisfying.
Yes.
Some weird like formant shifting. I have no idea what to expect.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh no. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
shit. I feel like I should have like all my lights off. I was not expecting this. Oh no, I ripped my headphones off. Let's get some like jump up in here. Oh, it's the vocal part. Oh, that's gorgeous. Did he just add in like another bass layer? It's so sinister. These layers.
That song is that's genius. This song is genius. The song is genius. Okay, so the song, like, the big like formal vocal, like the vocals shit. That's like the that type of stuff is in like the Noisia Former collab from a while back. It's also a banger, like that, and then into the like the build, like the build kind of section thing that feels like the like techno, into the 4 on the floor like boom 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 shit, and then going from that into like bubbles like Noisia and Face D&B tune, into that type of D&B, like, but more like going from fucking 4 on the floor shit to that is, oh my goodness,
Dude, yeah, that had me. I'm so glad. I mean, obviously, you understood that for what it was too. Like, that was the most beautiful fucking journey of a song, and the way they built it into eventual like straight up drum and bass from techno, like you said, that was just like fucking. You almost didn't even notice. It was just executed so perfectly, and then they just tie it all together with the vocal thing from the beginning. The amount of like different emotions and feels that they just perfectly transition throughout the whole entire song, that was like magical.
I need to show Cooper this if he hasn't heard it. You will love this song.
That's probably my favorite so far. Like, just out of straight, like, the idea itself is phenomenal, and this is people who really know how to make music.
This is so good. And what I'm noticing so far, song structurally, for like the first 3 songs, it's all like big intro into big long drop of like a bunch of different sections, and then to long outro. Like, that's how all of them have been structured so far, and I love that structure because people purposefully, like, the modern like dubstep structures, like intro drop, repeat it in like slight variations, which isn't that as nearly as interesting as this type of structure for listening. Because if you have like a drop and a bunch of ideas, and it works better to have them all go into each other, why would you want to split that up? Or just copy paste it and have it the same? Like, this structure makes so much more sense in terms of a listener's perspective.
That is such a good point. Like, I didn't really notice that until you said it, but that is blowing my mind, because yeah, they're all like what you would consider like one drop, even though it's not really. It's like every single one's kind of been a journey of like kind of 3 main additions of the drop, but it's just like, yeah, the structure is working so well. Like, I haven't even noticed how different it is. And like, yeah, it's like, why the fuck do we have to do the, basic ass like 2 drop, like intro, build, drop, bridge, build, drop, outro? Like, this works so great, and it feels like so artistic, and there's so much room to just experiment, obviously. So I think that's a really good point. I'm definitely gonna keep in mind when I make songs moving forward.
That's how I write stuff. Like, right now I write stuff almost entirely like, I just go wherever the music wants to take you, and then that's all that matters.
Yeah, we got Unravel next. I hope it feels like the song unravels. I feel like that would be cool. Oh, this might be like an interlude.
No.
Man, I can't wait for Sleepnet live shows. That'd be insane. Ooh.
Oh.
Everything is so perfectly glued together.
Ooh. Juice. Wow.
Interesting.
I have no clue how he gets that type of texture.
Yeah, I was sitting there trying to like understand what was going on and how they were doing that, and then it felt like so like random and like emotive in such a
the harmonic
way.
structure, like the chords and the movement was wonderful. Like the progression and how it would very good.
It felt like if like music was breathing or something. I don't know if that makes sense.
It's kind of,
But
it's like a musical perspective of like, it's almost like stream of consciousness type beat.
yeah, definitely some like modern art. If you think of like you go to like a art museum or something, and there's just like that really just like they don't give a reason or what it is, it's just left up to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
That's like this, but in a song form.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the movement.
Yeah. Now we got First Light, which is the title track of the EP.
Oh shit.
Because it is the First Light EP, so this might go off. Let's see.
Oh.
It's got that same kind of analog texture as the Unravel tune.
How do they do this?
It's fucking amazing. And it feels like it's really subtly moving around the stereo spectrum.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I love the crunchiness of this snare.
Oh.
What the fuck? This is not Noisia, dude. This is Sleepnet. What the fuck is happening? This is so fucking insane. This like melody going on in the background with the vocal, this like countering. That is an experience.
Boom. Beep, ba 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 bow, boom, boom.
In all of these songs, every element just has the most perfect relationship with each other. It just always flows so perfect. Oh, yes. Go off. If you weren't sold on Sleepnet yet, you better be sold after that. Holy fuck.
That is Nick is always ahead of the game. Always has been, always will be. And this proves it.
Facts, dude. With all these songs, it's been hard for me to want to like add any commentary because every fucking like 8 bars there's always new shit coming in, and it's just every song's such a journey. I don't even want to interrupt the journey. It's like that just I don't even know how to describe what I just heard. There's so many different influences, definitely beyond what Noisia. Like this was definitely felt like what Sleepnet I guess is, or I don't know. This was next level. I'm like speechless. I don't.
This is crazy, Nick. This gives me a lot of like, it's like IMANU Bloom, but taken to another level.
Oh yeah. Would that be considered like some weird form of like IDM trap or something? I don't know. It's just swag. I'm not even gonna try to.
Just swag.
Yeah, it's just swag.
But like the product, and all these songs, the songwriting in terms of arrangement and also composition, like with the melody and the chords, and like in the intros, like you start off with just that single, like the monophonic, like lead line, just like the one single melody, and then it comes in with like the single layer to add to like give relationship with those melody lines with intervals. To like give them new harmonic context, and then taking that and going to the weird ass drop that has the crazy drums, the crazy sound design. It's all crazy, and I love it, and it's very had to skip it. So that's my opinion. This is genius.
Agreed, dude. I don't know how it sounds to someone who isn't able to like dissect all the elements individually while it's happening, because I know that's something you kind of learn as you produce and stuff. So it might feel like a lot of that was like random, but there's like these parts where it's just the beat boops going off, but like you can hear like the melody of them was like so intentional, and they were just like I don't know like music theory enough to completely like describe or understand what I heard, but it was just like there's so much playfulness within the drop, and each like I don't know, each phase of the song you said it better than I could. I'm just mind blown. That just blew my fucking mind open. I can't.
To me, I mean, if you've heard any of my music, you know that I like the weird skip, like all janky stuff. Like this stuff makes perfect sense immediately in my brain, just because of how my brain is and what it likes, and that just like immediately took me and went, if that makes sense.
That's fucking awesome. I feel like this was a great EP to have you on for a review, because this is
yeah, for sure.
I feel like you of all people could really appreciate everything going on in this. Now we got the fucking IMANU track.
I'm scared.
Which I'm hoping this is like the best one, but honestly, I don't even have a favorite anymore. These are all like insane in their own right.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Glass Hearts, IMANU.
Oh.
Classic. I love the like pulsing white noise. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Well, we got like flume up in here? What the fuck? How does everything have this texture to it? It's just like so soft and crispy at the same time.
Oh.
That little response.
Oh.
Dude, this is gonna make me cry. This is fucking... The name fits this perfectly, Glass Hearts, because this feels so precious. I love how granular this is. That pitch bend gets me every time. Yes. I love the subtle switch up. Wow. I feel like I'm out of my league with that one. Jesus.
Juice right there. Orange
That was
juice.
a damn journey.
Apple
That makes
juice.
me want to hear, like, I don't know, that's like, I know that's like technically drum and bass, but that just felt like, this is like beyond like EDM, you know?
It's like some. Oh my. It's very
I feel
different.
like you just close your eyes and lie down and cry to that song or something.
Yeah, it's very moving. And also there's that one Reese and that one Phil. That's like that like one Reese in that one spot. It's just
Juicy juice. That dude, that was not what I was expecting
Me
from
neither.
IMANU and Sleepnet. And I don't know, I feel like I wanted to hear something like a little heavier and more in your face from them, but at the same time, that was just like such a beautiful blessing to my ears. So I can't even complain.
like that's what they went out and wanted to make, and full of props and respect to like going out and just doing that. For me, like personal taste wise, I probably wouldn't go back and listen to it like a bajillion times, just because that specific style isn't something I am like super omega into. But that's not the song. That's just taste.
Yeah, I feel like this one won't be as enjoyed, at least by my audience, because that's more like for people who like, if you like just like trancey, like atmospheric ambient music and stuff like that, which I love at a certain time and place and context. But still, like you said, beautiful. It's what they wanted to make, and I love when artists just, you know, just be themselves, experiment
It's like
with no box.
it's like someone listening to my stuff and going, yeah, that's. I appreciate this for what it is. I'm not gonna go listen to it. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
listen to this again because it's really good.
Oh yeah,
Just because I wanna like analyze it more as a producer and songwriter, because it's this shit's
Yeah.
like 7 brain, dude.
for real, dude. I'm at like 3 brain, and so I missed like 4 of that, but fucking, that was amazing. Well, we've come to the end of the journey with Hindsight by Sleepnet. It's funny that the name is Hindsight and it's at the end of the EP, like it's looking back on the EP. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm kind of sad it's coming to an end. I love how most of these songs sit in this weird melancholy area between like happy and sad. The fuck is happening?
But zika, 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 zika.
Ooh. More beat boops. Whoa. Okay, here's some IDM. If any of you guys listen to Tipper, this has some huge Tipper vibes. Go off! That fill! These sounds are just crazy. Is that like a timpani in the right ear?
It's the timpani in the right ear. Bongos. Bongos.
Whoa, the stereo field is it's like a drum layered with the melody in the right, and then what the fuck? Oh shit. There's still more in the waveform. It comes back up.
Do you think it loops back into the first song?
Oh my god.
Oh, I know it's just effed up.
Dude, that'd be so sick if it looped back to the first one.
Oh,
dude, that was weird, and I loved
that
it.
one might. That
I
one's,
really. That one's up there with the first Light song, like same type of just weird fucking all sorts of influences. I mean, this was a lot more IDM-y in my opinion, at least. But
the sound design and the drums and the production overall is just so like at like a crazy level.
Yeah, I really hope those of you watching the review, and if you made it this far, good on you. I hope you guys had really good headphones on while you heard that, because that
was an experience.
that was like, I love songs where the way sounds are processed and placed in the stereo spectrum and just how clean everything is, where you're just like, it's like you're just hearing sounds and textures that you either haven't heard before or you don't hear very often. We're just like, there's so much focus and it's just so clean that you can just hear like every weird ass detail put into the song, and it's that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
After this review, I'm gonna bust out the even crazier headphones and like re-listen to everything.
I'm gonna go buy better headphones right now just so I can re-listen to this.
Wheel back the first drop just for a second, like right before on this one. Wheel it back. Yeah. Oh, Okay. Oh.
Jesus Christ, this is just cum. This whole tune.
Oh, you can pause it. Oh my. It's just the textures of everything, the way it builds. Like starts off with that super intricate and dry, and like just like the drums with like this sounds, and like opens up with that stuff, but kind of less like lower. You know what I mean? Like in presence, and then the other like melodic stuff comes in, and then all that stuff like surrounds that like melodic focal point, and then like it's crazy.
I'm curious what a song like this would sound like live. Like I'm assuming when Sleepnet goes on tour, he's gonna like require
stereo.
Yeah, requires stereo. I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure he probably has the power to do that. I don't know how that shit works, but like a song like this, definitely you need to hear it in the best way possible.
Yeah.
For all of its glory.
Knowing it's Noisia, I mean, like in Nick, I bet it translates the mono like really well as well.
Probably. They're magicians of magic.
They're magic.
Yeah.
This is some magic.
This whole fucking album, I haven't really. I think I'd say the closest thing I've reviewed on my channel to like something like this, like a body of work like this, that's not just like festival bangers or like things to headbang to. That's more just like a work of art. Like, not that the other stuff isn't works, it's all art, but like this is like something you just sit down with your headphones and you just enjoy. The only other thing I've done like that on my channel was Emmy. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's pronounced Emmy. Emmy.
Like the award, Emmy.
Yeah, so I think I'm definitely going to review more music like this because this was so fun. And especially having you here, because you're probably appreciating it on a higher level than I'm like able to appreciate it on. So yeah, thoughts of the whole album before we wrap this up?
Very, I get what Sleepnet and Nick like is. It's separate from Noisia, like artistic direction.
Definitely.
Like this album, like not having some like massive just D&B banger, I think was important for it to exist.
I 100% agree.
Had it in his head.
I feel like now looking back, like in hindsight, if you go from the first song felt like more Noisia, where the last song felt like what Sleepnet is. And as you progress through, like the first two songs felt like it would be something that Noisia could put out, but then everything else just went deeper and deeper into like the Sleepnet world. So it feels almost like the EP was just like a leaving the Noisia sound behind, or like a growth into like, this is who I am now. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
I love the variety on this. Like one of the songs was 140 BPM, one was 130, one was like 157 point something because there's like tempo changes. So definitely looking forward to more Sleepnet. Definitely also interested to know what you guys thought of this album. I know this is a lot different than the stuff I normally review. Hopefully you guys appreciated it as much as we did, but music is subjective, so definitely leave your opinions down below. Love to hear them. Yeah, I mean, thanks so much, PHONON, for being on here with me. This was fucking awesome. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm still like mind blown from this music.
Well, I will add though, music is subjective, but this production quality is objective in its quality. So if I see anyone shitting on production, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Just unsubscribe from me, dude. If you have a qualm with their mixing or any, like, it's fucking noise. You can't question it. But yeah, that was amazing. Pleasure to have shared this journey with you, PHONON, and you viewers. Definitely subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it.
Do it.
Also, again, check out PHONON's music. You want me to link your Twitch? I don't know how often you still Twitch stream.
I'm about to start streaming soon. In fact, yeah, if you remember my old setup, you can't really see it right now, but it's a bit different. New Twitch streaming and setup very soon. I've been procrastinating on setting it up, but soon. Also listen to my music, please.
Yeah, listen to Polyrhythm, the only good song he ever made. It's on I'm just kidding. But yeah, check this shit out. Like this video. I've said all this already. Join my Discord, and I will see you in the next review. And maybe sometime PHONON can come back again. Who knows?
Potential.
Deuces.
Gee.
Fuck yeah, man. That was fucking insane. Holy shit.
Bro, play the first song again.